Okay, now so far we discussed abstract class and
Yes.
what we did, just we will recall it one more time. So we have created
Mm-hmm.
a class and we marked this class as abstract, but still there is no
Mm-hmm.
abstract methods, correct?
Yes.
If even though if there is no abstract methods, you can able to mark this class as abstract.
Yes.
And if so if at least one abstract method is there, in that case definitely you have to mark that class as abstract, otherwise the compiler will not allow you, I mean, to compile the program. Meaning, say for instance, I'm
Yes.
giving another example, class A.
Oh,
So this is a class, correct?
mm-hmm.
So now see, now I'm giving here abstract ABS abstract. So this is 100% success. So if you see, do you see any abstract methods here?
No.
So it is a valid scenario. Now
Okay.
I'm giving another example, class B.
Mm-hmm.
So here I'm
Okay.
trying to create abstract void get my address. Did you see this one?
Yes.
It's a failure. Why? Because did you see why it's giving compilation error this particular class?
Mm-hmm.
Because there is abstract method is there, correct?
Yes.
Abstract method is there, but you are not mentioning here this class as a.
Abstract.
So that is the main issue. If at least one abstract method is there, in that case the you have to mention, definitely you have to mark this class as a abstract class.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now it is success. If there is no, if we see the second class A, there is no abstract methods. Did you see any abstract methods here?
There is no abstract
There
method.
is no abstract methods, but still if you want, you can mark this class as abstract. That is optional, that is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that then what is the advantage of marking this class as abstract? So nobody, other people can not able to create an object, correct? They are not able to create an object for class A.
Yeah, for abstract class, no object. Yes.
So you are not able to create an object, meaning you are not able to instantiate. So that is the main difference between normal class and abstract class. This is very important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So in interview they will ask what is the difference between abstract class and non-abstract class. So non-abstract class you can create an object, but abstract class you are not able to
Create an
create
object.
an object. So then how you will create an object for this one? So what you have to
Mm.
do? So you have to create another class called C, and you have to extend the,
Abstract.
yes, you have to extend the
Abstract
B.
class.
Then
Mm-hmm.
once you extend the B, what you have to do? You have to implement the all abstract methods.
Mm-hmm.
So implementation, how we will do? So this is the one, just copy the
Mm-hmm.
method name and signature here,
Mm-hmm.
and here you need to provide the implementation. Say for instance, just I
This
want to
out.
just this out, that is implementation, or else you can write
Mm-hmm.
any number of lines. So just for our understanding purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my address. So this is my implementation. So now I can able to create an object for C class, correct?
Yes.
So this is the way to create an object. Say for instance,
Oh.
now inside the
Mm-hmm.
B, so there are some other methods. Public void get marks.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another method and it's returning some integer, and say for instance return some 85. So this is my other method. So this
Mm-hmm.
is not an abstract method, correct? This is a concrete method.
Yes.
Concrete
Yes.
means you have defined the definition
Yes.
also.
Oh.
So if you
Okay.
define the definition method, then we used to call this method as a concrete method. If there
Can
is
you repeat
no,
that one more time?
sorry,
Yeah, the
concrete method.
Yes.
This is a
Okay.
concrete method and this is abstract method.
Yes.
So this is a abstract class and this is a
Mm-hmm.
concrete class. So it's,
Mm-hmm.
they used to call it as a abstract class or non-abstract class or concrete class.
Non-abstract class or concrete
Yes, yes.
concrete class.
So they're using some different words. Some people
Mm-hmm.
will use uh, concrete class, non-abstract method, something like that. So just if you know about all this terminology, then you can able to understand if someone is talking to. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling all possible terminologies.
Okay.
Okay, now if you create an object for C, you can able to access this method and this method also, correct? Why?
Yes.
Because you are doing here extends.
Extends.
So that is the main purpose of,
Concrete.
yes, concrete classes and abstract classes, concrete methods and abstract methods, and how we are overriding the. So basically whenever you are extending any abstract methods, you have to provide the implementation of abstract method.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise the compiler will not say, for instance, now I'm commenting this implementation. Did you see this? Why the compilation is coming here? Compile error.
Yep.
So you extended the abstract class, but you have not provided the implementation for this
Get my address. Yeah.
my address.
For the
That's,
method. Yep.
yeah. So that's what you are getting here, error. If you are not able to
Mm-hmm.
provide implementation, then you have to mark this class as a abstract. Why? Because inside this C class, one abstract method is coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yes.
what you are getting error. Now we marked this class as abstract. Then no issues.
Yes.
So far it's clear, right?
Yes. Yes. So in real life, we also used a lot of abstract classes, right?
Yes, we will use, yes, in our real time, right? We are using a lot of abstract classes.
Mm-hmm.
If you extend any abstract class,
Mm-hmm.
like say for instance B, if you are not providing implementation of that class, then you have to mark this class as a
Abstract.
abstract. Then it will, compilation will be success.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear, right? Abstract now.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, now what we will do, we will go for some different topic. It's called as a interfaces. So now abstract class is having some concrete methods and some abstract methods. It's a kind of mixed culture, correct?
Yes.
It's kind of mixed culture. And concrete class having only concrete methods.
Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And abstract class is having mixed both concrete and abstract methods, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now our second requirement is I want to define only abstract methods.
Only abstract methods. Okay.
I don't want to allow any implementation. I don't want to allow even single implementation also. So how to do that one? If someone is trying to add implementation, it should not allow. I want only
Mm-hmm.
100% abstract methods.
Mm-hmm.
So how to define, so
When you
that
say implementation, are you referring to return or are you referring to sys out?
anything sys out, or you can write n number of lines here. You can write 100 lines.
Okay.
100 lines of code, that is implementation. Even one line also
Okay.
implementation, correct? So whatever you are doing inside the bracket, that is called as implementation.
Yes. Okay.
So sysout also one implementation, or else you can write
Mm-hmm.
100 lines, that is also implementation.
Okay. Makes
So
sense.
for
Yeah.
this line there is no implementation. Did you see this?
Yes.
So you ended with semicolon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there is no implementation for this get my address.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, now Now my second scenario is I want 100% abstract methods. So how to define such kind of class? I don't want to allow any single implementation also. I want 100% abstract classes. So how to define that one? So for that one, I'm going to create a new project. Right click,
Mm-hmm.
new Java project, interface demo, and finish it. So this is the new project I have created, and if you see here, right, there is a SRC. So inside the
Yes.
SRC I want to create interface a demo, a single
Mm-hmm.
simple class. Did you see the warning?
Yeah, because you're not creating under package. Yes.
Yes, now clear, right, why the warning is coming. So com
Yes.
dot, but in general we should not create any class without providing package. So just make it
Okay.
this one as a practice,
Okay.
and you select this one public static void main. It will generate the default method,
Mm-hmm.
and click on OK. Now your package is there, com.test and class name, and this is what is this access specifier, correct? Public,
Yes.
private,
Yes.
protected, default.
Default.
So
Mm-hmm.
as part of last class or previous class we discussed.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know everything now, correct here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to define a class. So inside that class, I want to define a class. Inside that class, it should take only abstract methods. It should
Abstract
not take,
method.
yes, abstract methods. It should not take any concrete methods. So how to define a class like that? So to
Mm-hmm.
define a class like that, see here, just go to here, right click
Mm-hmm.
and new, and if you see here just below the class, did you see anything?
Yes. Interface.
Yes,
Yeah.
interface. Just to select that one and give the interface name. I'm giving the interface name as a my interface, or
You just made this up, right? My interface, or you can
uh,
name anything.
you can give anything. Yes, that is a name, right? Like
Okay.
it's same like a class name. So here we are calling interface, so I'm giving as a house.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the interface name, and finish
Mm-hmm.
it. So did you see that this is the access specifier, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
this is a, it's instead of class we are using here interface and
Yes.
interface name. So here what I'm trying to do, I'm defining a interface called house. If you see your house, right, your house is having
Mm-hmm.
uh, public
Just give
void,
me 1 second.
yeah,
I got a call.
yeah, fine.
Yes. Sorry about that.
Yeah, fine, yeah. Okay, now if you see your house, right, your house is having windows, walls, roof,
Yes.
ceiling, so many things, right?
Yes.
So I am expecting, I want to define your house. So how to define your house? Get windows. So you need to define your windows. Did you see, did I provided any implementation for windows?
No implementation.
So this is called as a abstract method, right? So I need to specify here abstract.
Mm-hmm.
So this is abstract method, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to remove the abstract. Did you see any compilation
Mm-hmm.
issue?
No compilation error.
Whether you are keeping the abstract or not, it doesn't matter, correct?
Okay, so we don't see any error because
Correct.
we did the interface thing. That's why, no?
Yes, because of interface. So all the methods whatever you are defining inside this interface are by default abstract. By default,
Okay.
whether you are keeping abstract, sorry, whether you are keeping abstract or not, it doesn't matter. By default it is abstract.
Let
So
it.
now I will define another method. So I want to define floor. Did you see here for floor, do you see any abstract?
No abstract.
No abstract, but still it is abstract method, correct?
Yes,
Why? Because
like
you
you
are
said,
not
by
providing,
default.
yeah, there
Yeah.
is no implementation. So meaning by default all the methods whatever is available under interface is abstract methods.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this
By
is the,
default, whatever comes under interface, um,
their
it's
abstract methods. So
abstract method.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
very important question for you.
Okay.
So whether you are keeping or not keeping abstract, it doesn't make any much difference.
Mm-hmm.
So the better is you can remove this word. Whether you are
Mm-hmm.
keeping or removing, it doesn't make any difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what I want to do, public void, void get seal, and I'm trying to provide some implementation. Did you see this? There is an error. Why the error is coming here?
Because we are implementing, that's why.
Yes, we are trying to add some implementation, and if we observe the error very closely, what it say?
Abstracts method do not specify a body.
Meaning it is expecting, interface is expecting this is abstract method, but you are providing the
Mm-hmm.
body or implementation is same.
Oh,
So
body and implementation are same, right?
either
Okay, I
body
didn't
or
know that.
implementation are same. This is called as a body.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
meaning
got it.
interface should not have any implemented method or concrete method. So it will not allow.
Okay. Okay.
So meaning it is 100%
Abstract.
abstract, yes. So it will not allow any implementation. So you have to comment out this one.
I remember once one of the interviewers asked me,
Mm-hmm.
"What do you mean? What do you know about interface?"
Mm-hmm.
So I was giving him a wishy-washy answer, and I asked him, "Are you talking about the Java interface, or are you talking about the web, something like web-based type interface?"
Oh, okay.
Then I don't know what he said, but I just explained, the interface as the face of the web page, something like that.
Okay, okay.
And the guy said, yeah, there are two type of interface. There is a Java interface, and in terms of like a web-based type
User
interface.
interface.
I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of confused.
Yes, yes. So you can consider just a Java interface. User interface anyway, you are from the testing side, right? So they will not ask user interface. So just you can consider Java interface
Yes. Okay.
and now the main question, second question for you is what is the difference between abstract class and interface? Okay.
Okay. Abstract
This is very important question. Okay, now I am one more point for interface. So interface is 100% abstract, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The second point is you are not able to create,
Implementation.
you are not able to create object.
Okay.
Same like for abstract class also you are not able to create
Mm-hmm.
object. So now what I want
Yeah.
to do, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now what I want to do, I'm trying to create an object for house. House is interface, right?
Yes.
So what will happen? Did you see this? What it say?
Cannot initiate the type house.
Because
Instantiate.
instantiate means, I mean, object creation.
Oh, okay.
Instantiation also, it's a kind of object creation. Cannot create an object the type house because house is an
Mm,
interface.
okay. Got
Because
it.
house is an interface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it is a class, you can be able to create. If it is abstract class or interface, you are not able to instantiate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then how to create an object for a interface? So then what is the purpose of interface? Okay, I will give another example. So then you will get a clear picture. What is the purpose of interface? They will ask. Why you are creating an interface?
To
Okay,
get the 100% abstract.
100% abstract. That is the feature
Yes.
of that is one of the feature of interface. If you see
Uh-huh.
any application, right? Any application, you will see some UI, correct? So that is called user interface, correct? So that is
Mm-hmm.
called user interface. Meaning just
Mm-hmm.
user can see the features, list of features he can able to see it, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
we have
Mm-hmm.
a inbox, outbox, something. These are the features.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the user can able to interact with that features, correct?
Mm-hmm.
In the
Mm-hmm.
similar way, here also we are defining all of our features. What are the features of house?
Okay.
Tell me. There is a window is
We
there,
have it.
there is a floor is
Mm-hmm.
there, and there is a seal is there. So these are the features of
Mm-hmm.
house. Just you are defining the
Mm-hmm.
features. You are not providing any implementation. You are defining the feature names. So do you
Mm-hmm.
define all the features we are using interface.
Okay.
Just do
Defining
the,
the field.
yes, just not, now we are not providing any implementation. Just defining the features of anything. If you take house, you define all the features of house. If you take human being, just you can define all the features of human being.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the main purpose of interface.
Mm-hmm.
Then who will who will provide the implementation? How to provide the implementation and how to create an object for this one? So that is the second question.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference between abstract and interface? So abstract class is having mixed of both concrete and non-concrete,
Concrete, concrete and non-concrete. Yes.
and interface is having 100% abstract.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the interface, by default all the methods are by default abstract, correct?
Yes.
Okay, now another, by default all the methods are abstract, correct? Now another important question is, now I am going to define, so I'm going to define my house is 1200 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this? Just I defined one variable. This is not a
Yes.
method, this is the variable, correct?
Yep. Sure.
And the similar way I'm going to define my
String.
address.
Okay. You're also defining another string, right?
Yes, this is
Yes.
a string and this is a variable.
Yes.
So
Variable.
basically,
Yep.
see, I declare two variables, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, now go back to this user interface. I'm not able to create an object, correct? Because this is a interface. So I commented this line.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I want to do, I want to access these fields. So how to access this one? I'm not able to create it, so I'm not able to access these fields. It's no use of accessing abstract methods, right? There is no implementation, correct?
There is no implementation, as
It's
you
no
said.
use of
Yep.
accessing these two fields. Okay, we will
Mm-hmm.
ignore that now. So there is some fields are available and which is having some value.
Mm-hmm.
So how to
Yep.
access this one? So go back here and let me
Mm-hmm.
take here int a or ea equal to house dot. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can able to access the area and the string my address equal to house dot.
Yeah.
I can able to access
Yeah.
the fields whatever available inside the interface by using just interface name, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I am not
Yeah.
at
Can you
all.
go back to the?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine.
You just declare two variables, right?
Yes.
And then instead of creating an object or in old-fashioned way, you just put a
Interface name dot.
period and it comes. Yeah. Yeah.
So in generally if in a class if there is say if say for instance now let me declare here public static. No, I will create a different class here. So let me create class a public, this is access specifier,
Mm-hmm.
void static get address. So this is one of my method.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So first
Mm-hmm.
return type should be always before the method.
Yeah.
First method before the method is return type. Then we have to provide the implementation.
Yes.
So this is my
Gen-
address. Okay. Now
Mhm.
how to access this method inside this class?
Yeah. We have to call it
How?
general way.
By creating object.
Yes. Yep.
But I
By
don't want
creating
to
an
create an
object.
object because this method is of type static. If any method is a static, you no need to create an object. You can able to access directly by using.
A dot. Oh, I see. Okay.
If it is a not static, say for instance now I am going to define another method.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me remove this one static. Now
Mm-hmm.
I want to access get my
Mm-hmm.
marks. So how to
Yeah.
access it? Can I access directly by using a?
No, you have to do the other way.
See, did you see get my marks?
Mm-hmm.
It is not coming because this is not a.
And non-static.
Yes. So non-static methods can be accessed only by using object.
Mm-hmm. I
Static
see.
methods
Yep.
can be accessed just by using class name.
Yes, I got it.
So this is the static member. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now go back to our interface. If you see our interface, I can able to access directly the members by using interface
Uh-huh.
name.
Dot.
In
Uh-huh.
interface name dot. So meaning indirectly these fields are by default
Static.
static.
Mm-hmm.
By default, whatever you are defining inside the interface, all are static.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any static keyword here?
No.
But still, by default, they are static. Both are same. So whether you are keeping
So,
static or not, doesn't matter. It's always the fields are static.
mm-hmm.
So that's what you can able to access directly without creating any
Like
object.
old-fashioned way of creating
Yes,
an
yes, yeah.
object. Yes.
So this is another main feature of interface. By default, all the fields are static? This is one of the important question for you.
Okay. So if someone asking me what I know about interface, I can say it has to be 100% abstract.
Yes.
When it's supposed to create an object, it should be like read as a default static,
Yes.
and yeah.
By default, all the members or fields are static.
Mm-hmm.
So there is, okay. So far it's clear, right, about abstract? I mean about interface.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is another important feature is, now go back here. So now the house area we are accessing. Now what I am trying to do after this, right now the house area is 1200, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now I
Mm-hmm.
am trying to modify it 1300. Did you see
Mm-hmm.
this? Does it allow it?
No, I see some.
Some error, correct?
No. Yes, I okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
some error.
integer age equal to 10, and I am going to mark this field as a static. So inside the class I declared a static variable and I marked this as a field value is 10. Now I am going to modify a dot age equal to 12. I can able to modify.
Yes.
So this static field I can able to modify, but why I am not
Uh-huh.
able to modify this static field?
Mm,
So the difference between this static field and this one is here, right? Now, so this I can able to modify, right? Inside address A, I can able to modify inside A the static field, correct?
yeah, under
A
class
class,
name.
yeah. So now I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to make this class as a final. Did you see this now?
Why is it I know?
Final meaning if you declare any field as a final, then you will never change. You will then it will not allow to change this field value in future.
Okay.
You declared this field as a final, you assign the value, that's all, and other people cannot, they are not able to change this field value.
Mm-hmm.
See
Okay.
here I defined age equal to 10, then if people are trying to change this value it will not allow because this field we marked as a
Final.
final.
Okay.
So if you remove the final, then you can able to change. If you mark this field as a final,
Mm-hmm.
then you cannot change.
Okay.
Okay. In the similar way, inside the interface, there is a field is
Mm-hmm.
available, but we are not able to change the value. Meaning all the
Oh,
fields are by default final.
oh, okay. Under
Yes.
interface.
Yes, this is also one of the by default all the members or fields are final.
Not final. Okay.
So whether you are keeping static final. So by default static and by default
Final.
final. So this is also one of the feature of interface. So by default all the fields are inside the interface are static and final.
Mm-hmm.
This point is clear, right?
Yes, since you say under interface, it's static and final. That's why when you put 1300, it didn't take it, right?
Yes, it will
Did I
not
say it
allow.
right?
Never allow. Yes, it will not allow. So this is a wrong statement. You cannot compile this one.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yes,
you,
but I have to practice this one. Yeah.
yes, yes, you. I will give this example, and anyway,
Mm-hmm.
note also is there in the same class. But you have to remember these are very important for your interview.
Mm-hmm.
They will ask more questions. What is the difference between interface and abstract class? And tell me the describe interface. What you know? Anything? You do you know anything about interface? Then you need to explain these points.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy, right? Easy to remember, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now the last question is And how to provide implementation for this abstract methods, and how to create an object. So
You
these two
said
are,
we are not supposed to create an object. I
yes, you
mean,
are not able to create an object, but then how to you, who will use this interface? Someone need to use it, right?
okay.
How they will use it?
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so this is the second questions. These are the second question. Okay,
Okay.
now, so this house is the interface. So
Uh-huh.
now what I want to do, I want to provide implementation for these methods. So how to
Okay.
provide it? So I'm going to write a different class, my
Mhm.
house, and finish it. Close it, close it. So house is interface and my house is a
Mhm. Class.
class. So if we want to provide implementation for these methods, what
Mm-hmm.
you have to implement, not extends,
Import.
implements
Oh,
implements house.
okay.
We are trying to
Implements.
provide implementation for house, correct?
Yes.
And inside your class, inside your house, you are going to define your own house. So every house
Mhm.
should have windows and floors, correct?
Floors, windows. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
now I'm going to describe my house. You have your own
Mm-hmm.
house, your house is having your own color, my house is having my own color. So like that,
Mm-hmm.
everybody will implement the house and they will describe their house.
Oh, I see. First, they like a
Generic
generalized.
features. These are the generic features. Every house should have a windows, should have a floor, should have a ceiling. If
Mm-hmm.
if someone want to try
Then,
to, if someone want
then
to
you come up
describe,
with your
yes,
custom
correct,
house. Yeah.
yes. This is up to you how you define your house.
Mhm.
So now when you are defining your house, if you say implement of this house, then you need to provide implementation for all the methods whatever available
Mhm.
inside this.
Yes.
So how to see how many methods are available? Just control space bar.
Control space bar.
Yes,
Okay.
control space bar. Then it will display all the abstract methods. Did you see here? Get
Yep.
floor, get windows. And just before that one, did you
Mhm.
see there is a symbol is available? Did you see this? A.
Okay.
A
As
means
in.
abstract
Okay.
method indication.
Okay. Okay.
Just select that one.
I see.
And again control space bar, did you see get windows? And this is
Uh-huh.
A. Select that one. So
Okay.
now,
Mm-hmm.
so far we have not provided any, this is the implementation, correct? Even though you have not written anything, but open
This
bracket,
is how. Mm-hmm.
so this is the implementation. You can define here your house.
Mm-hmm.
This is my
Custom.
floor. In the similar way you can define they are my windows. They are my windows. Correct? Now you have provided implementation for your own house, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now you can able to create an object for my house, correct?
Okay. Yes.
So because you define all the features and now you can able to create an object because this is a concrete class, correct?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to define one more house,
Mm-hmm.
my new house. I'm going to create another class called my new house. So I'm going to
This
create
is
a,
also under interface, right?
so I'm going to create a new class under test.
Oh, under test.
Yeah, just right click new class, my new house, and
Mm-hmm.
finish it. Now what I want to do, I want to implement again one of the interface, house interface.
Okay. So
What I
we
will
just
do,
write
implements
implements house.
house, correct? I have to implement all the abstract methods, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Control spacebar and get Windows,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to provide implementation, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me provide implementation. Yes, so if you see the get, I have provided implementation for Windows, but still there is a error. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because still there is error because we have not provided implementation for all of.
We didn't provide the act override thing, no?
No, it's not, no, not because of that. There is a how many abstract methods is there inside this interface?
Mm.
Two, correct?
Two. Two.
Two,
Yes,
two.
two. Get
So
Windows, get two.
yes, so but we have provided implementation only for one method.
Only one. Yeah.
So you have to
Mm-hmm.
provide implementation for all the methods like here. See, here we
Okay.
have provided implementation for all the methods. That's what here there is no compilation issues. But in this
Okay.
class we have provided implementation only for
Mm-hmm.
one method, correct?
One method. Yep.
So because of that it is saying some compilation must. See what is the error being? My new house, my must implement inherited abstract method get floor.
Okay. Yes. Got it.
We have not provided any implementation for get floor, correct? Because of that it is saying error.
Okay.
But now I don't know how to provide implementation for get floors. Why? Because so far my floors not yet completed. So far I
Okay.
completed only Windows. So
Mm-hmm.
in that case,
Okay.
if you don't know how to provide implementation, then you can mark this class as a
Abstract.
abstract. Correct?
Yes.
Because there is abstract method is available. Why? Because that is coming from house.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. So totally two abstract methods. So one we implemented and another one we have not provided any implementation. Correct?
Yes, like you said in other class, if you don't have enough data or
Yes,
anything
correct.
for
If you don't
something,
know
you
how
can
to
use
implement it, then you can ignore it and mark this class as a
abstract.
abstract.
Mm-hmm.
Mark that class as abstract. Then whoever is going to implement this one, extend this one, they have to override the feature. If you don't know the feature full functionality, you can mark that class as abstract or abstract method.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So abstract method, abstract class anyway we know we have discussed already, correct?
Yeah.
So that is the way we can able to create an object for interface indirectly by using my house.
Mm-hmm.
You are never not able to create directly to house, but you can able to create object for by implementing the
Mm-hmm.
interface.
Okay. So for first, you just kind of like do some generic stuff, then you move to my house and use the word implement.
Yes.
Yes. And the third step you just get the only the get floor, and for the get used you used abstract class, right?
Yes, yes. So that is the way concrete class, abstract class, interface, all these three classes.
Okay. Okay.
It is clear, right? Interface and abstract class.
Yep. But I have to practice this
Yes,
one,
yes, yes.
otherwise I'll
You can
forget.
practice. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I mean. Explain this slowly, one by comparing the each and every point. If you compare each and every point, right? So then you no need to remember by heart. Just
Mm-hmm.
then it will be easy for you to remember. You don't need to keep the things in your mind with heavily. So now it is just we know everything, we know every word and every sentence
Mm-hmm.
meaning exactly, so that it's easy to remember.
Yep.
So now you can able to create an object for my house and you can able to access all the features. because this is a concrete class. It's not an abstract or it's not an interface. And inside the interface, all the fields are by default static final. Okay,
By default.
yeah, static and final. You will get a question, what is the final keyword? What is the purpose of final keyword? If you mark any field as a final, then that field value cannot be changed in future, correct?
Yep.
So that is the benefit of final keyword. It's this is clear, right? Final keyword.
Yeah. This is clear. Yeah.
Now there is another important final keyword feature. One is field members, field values cannot be changed. And now I want to give one more example. Final demo. So this is the last example for today.
Yeah.
Okay, now public void get my details and the system below are my details, correct? So this is a simple class, correct? And this simple method, and below are my details. Now what I want to do, class my final demo. I'm creating another class. Did you see this? I created another class, correct?
Yep.
So this is one class
Correct.
and I created another class. What I want to do, I want to extend the final demo, correct? I can extend.
Oh, on the same class you are extending, right? Okay.
Yes, it's writing in same class, that is fine. So this is a different class and this is a different class, correct?
Yeah.
So what I have written one class and I'm extending that class, correct?
Correct. Yep.
So I want to override the feature. I can override it, right?
Yes.
So what I want to do, I'm overriding as it is. Below are my more details.
And just change the
Implementation I'm changing it. So I'm overriding this functionality, correct? By extending it, I'm overriding this functionality. Override. This is called overriding, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
now what I want to do, see, just I kept this one as a final. Can I able to override it? See this, what I say?
No. Oh, I see.
Cannot override the final method from the final demo. So you don't have rights to override this feature. You have to use it as it is.
Okay.
Correct? The similar way, if you define a variable, if you mark that as a final, others people cannot change. They have to use as it is. If you define a method as a final, other people cannot override the feature. They have to use it. Correct? Say for instance, if you buy a car, correct? If you don't like some steering color or something, so you can change it, correct?
Yep.
But some of the things, kind of, there is some engine spare parts, so you cannot change whatever they had given. You have to use it, correct? That is called as
Yes.
some features you can change, some features you cannot change. You have to use it whatever they had given.
Okay.
So that is the purpose of final. If you don't want others to change this behavior, then you mark this one as a final, then other people cannot change this one. So
Okay.
that is the
Yes.
advantage of
Yes.
final keyword. So final keyword can be used for fields and methods.
That cannot be changed. Yep.
Yes. Now if you remove the final, then they can override the features. Now they can able to override it, correct?
It's like regular overwriting
Yes,
stuff.
it's regular overriding. Now see, now I can override this class, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark this class as a final. What will happen? If you mark this class as a final, then nobody can override the class.
Mm-hmm.
It's a class level condition.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can extend this class because this class is a final.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
are saying final cannot subclass. If a class is final, then it cannot be extended. So there is a 5 main features. One is for variables and another is for methods, another is for class.
Okay.
3 main
You're talking
features.
about the final
Final, final,
final
final
keywords, right?
keyword, final keyword usage. You can
Mm-hmm.
apply for variables or methods or class.
Mm-hmm.
So this is very important question. So they will
Mm-hmm.
ask what is the final keyword? What is the advantage?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, I
can,
wonder the why they are using the final class. Maybe let's say I want to do a test for say let's say int student number should be 100.
yes.
So if it is less than 100, it's going to be an issue. If it is more than 100, it's going to be an issue maybe. That's why they want to see it. What's the how the system works in between that those numbers, hundreds or whatever, and then they want to see the results. That's why they use the final keyword just to see how the the results coming out.
Yeah, yes, correct. So you can apply the final keyword for members like you said student number or
Yeah.
methods or class. So wherever you are
Mm-hmm.
marking final, so that cannot be changed.
Okay.
If you mark this class as a final, you are not able to extend the class. You are not able to change any feature.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you mark as a class as a final, you are not able to modify any feature. If you mark a class as a final, member as a final, then you cannot change that one.
Mm,
So now I can able to extend it. I can able to modify the features.
okay.
It's clear, right?
Yep.
So just you can practice these interfaces and final keywords. Then we will
Mm-hmm.
discuss when I think you said you'll be not able to connect tomorrow, right?
No,
Yeah.
Wednesday I'll be able to
Yeah, you have
connect,
some
and
other one.
Friday I will send you a text. I'll try to attend.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I will connect. If I have any issues, I'll let you know earlier
Yeah,
so
if
that
you
you
have
can do your own
any
stuff.
plan, just send me a text so that we can plan accordingly. Okay?
Okay, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.